Sanders has just been drafted to the Cleveland Browns, man. Sheduer Sanders is now on the Cleveland Browns. I'm pretty sure their lineup goes something like at quarterback Dylan Gabriel, Joe Flacco. If I'm not mistaken, and Sheduer is now on the roster himself. So now the fanboys don't know what to do, have nothing to do. The NFL was just so racist. Everybody was just so racist, but they don't understand the strategy that the Cleveland Browns did and used. Hurried up and snagged Sheduer because they knew they wanted him. They couldn't put up the front anymore. We don't have to give him the money. We get to knock his ego down. We get to get Dylan Gabriel as insurance for this pick just in case everything doesn't work out with getting Sheduer and we're unable to get him, or Steelers or somebody grab him before us. We have Dylan Gabriel as the insurance. And obviously the people that don't cover sports, don't know anything about sports. Y'all can see my before people started even reporting on the story, I had Joe Milton's story up with him going to him going to the Cowboys from the Patriots because the Patriots already had a quarterback that they believed in and wanted to pay in Drake May. So, right, he was a 6th round pick. Sheduer being a 5th round pick, he's getting picked behind Dylan Gabriel. He has an easy task right now of going into the Cleveland Browns facility and beating out Dylan Gabriel for the starting spot, Joe Flacco, whomever else. Sheduer, I believe in you. You have literal people that have been making hundreds of videos and you sit up there and saying, you're on a bad team. Sheduer, I know you literally have Jerry Judy Ninjuko, or however you say his name, at tight end. You have multiple weapons over there at wide receiver. I know you can go over there and get busy. You have a receiving core over there. You got Jerry Judy, a dude who put up like 300 yards at receiver last year in one game. So it's just like Jerry Judy and Sheduer, that's a crazy combo. That's a good combo. And we're happy for Sheduer. We're not hating. I don't know how you're hating and you probably mad at Sheduer, and come on, man. I've literally bet my whole check on Sheduer before. I know he has the ability, and I'm happy to see Sheduer go to the Cleveland Browns because I was telling y'all, bro, this is the team for him. This is one of the picks I wanted to see him go to. It was either Cleveland Browns or Raiders or the Steelers. I didn't think the Cleveland Browns were going to do it because Dion told them don't draft Sheduer. But after being in the draft all 3 days, I'm pretty sure you're looking at it from a different perspective now. And he's probably fine with well, obviously he is because he's happy that the Cleveland Browns selected him. But you have people that don't watch football, that know nothing about football, right? They're sitting up here mad that Sheduer Sanders got drafted to the Cleveland Browns. Dude, you literally don't watch football. Jerry Judy and Sheduer Sanders. Anybody that watches football know what I'm talking about right now. Njoku and Sheduer Sanders. Nick Chubb. Who else they got? Kareem Hunt coming out the backfield with Sheduer Sanders. Anybody that watches football knows what I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about a high powered, high flying, air raid type of offense. Dylan Gabriel, you're just not good enough, man. If you beat Sheduer out, I guess that's an accomplishment for you, but Sheduer is going to take this job. This is an easy job for you right now, Sheduer. Go beat out Joe Flacco and Dylan Gabriel for the starting spot. Become the starting quarterback of the Cleveland Browns. Absolutely on the Steelers and, prove everybody wrong. But for dudes I'm about to hold dudes accountable for saying the Cleveland Browns are trash because the Cleveland Browns beat the Ravens last year and I needed the Ravens to win. So I would know that the Cleveland Browns are pretty good and they have a deep threat wide receiving core that's perfect for Sheduer. So these casuals, please stop watching these casuals. They don't know anything about football. They don't understand why the Browns humbled Sheduer after his father told them not to take him, kiki and snickering. They told them not to take him and they still took him. Why? Because they are literally the perfect team for Sheduer. That's why I was so confused as to why Dion wouldn't want them to draft Sheduer. Because it's probably because the colors are ugly. I don't like the colors. Probably something prissy or stupid. And listen, the Cleveland Browns is the best team for Sheduer. Sheduer, get on that team. I know you probably don't like the colors. think Shador's pretty excited right now. He's jumping around happy. He wants these toe tapping right now. He wants to be in these racist league. So what's all of this about the racism? Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. When y'all start talking about pro-black, I don't want to hear anything else coming out your pro-black mouths unless it's a situation like a Carmelo Anthony situation. Only thing y'all should be talking about is reparations. You hear me? I'm giving y'all homework. I'm telling y'all to go do the research. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all look real stupid right now talking about it's just a racism. They want the crack-headed kid to get his crack baby. He needs to get drafted first to win on welfare because his mama, they want to be white daddy and white savior for them. Tyreek Nashi, that was totally disrespectful, especially to players like Derek Harmon. Go look at the Derek Harmon story in my shorts and tell me, is he a crack baby? Is he this and that and the third? Sheduer dropped in the draft because Sheduer had bad interviews. They didn't like his character. They said, you know what, let's go ahead and steal Sheduer. This is a steal by the Cleveland Browns right now. They played the mind games to perfection. They ended up getting Sheduer out of steal at round 5. Joe Milton, another steal. Now he's on the Cowboys because they say, hey, we just don't need him. It has nothing to do with race. You guys overdid. Now I want to see you guys go hard for reparations like that. Oh, you can't because you're a freaking tether. Okay? And y'all don't care about black African Americans. Sheduer doesn't give a rat's ass about the pro-black team I just pitched to him to play for because he didn't get chosen in the first round. You think he gives a rat's ass? Nope. He still has money. He still has millions. And now guess what? He's in the NFL just like he dreamed. You think he gives a fuck about what round he go? No, because guess what? His mentor Brady went in the 6th round. Sheduer doesn't give a rat's ass. And he has an easy quarterback room that he can beat out and become the starter of. So Sheduer, the world's in your hands right now. I'm rooting for you. I think you could do it. I definitely think you guys could beat the Steelers twice next year if you put in the work and if you really do what they've been wanting you to do. Because you don't like to do the workouts. They said you don't want to do the workouts. Then you got to do the workouts. Do all the workouts, every single one. Go crazy this offseason. And you're going to have an exceptional season this season. The Cleveland Browns are on an upward trajectory. These guys don't know what they're talking about when it comes to football. The Cleveland Browns have an explosive offense with Jerry Jeudy, Njoku, I think Kareem Hunt's in the backfield. Got Nick Chubb coming back off of injury. The Cleveland Browns is a great team for Sheduer Sanders. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. You can't tell me I'm wrong because I don't know what y'all talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Bet on both teams, Sheduer, everybody. So I know I watch all these teams and I read all the articles, the local ones too. I'm reading them. So I'm just letting y'all know, man. These people don't be knowing what they be talking about. They just be up here babbling, rambling. Yes, Sheduer Sanders has to clean up his act. Yes, he has to be humble. He looks pretty humble right now to me because he's happy. If he wasn't humble, he'd be mad. Man, I'm mad like y'all ninjas is. Y'all mad that. What are y'all mad about? You just went from saying you wanted him to be drafted first round. Now you mad that he got drafted and you wish he went undrafted. What? You guys don't make sense because you don't know what you're talking about. Not even with sports. Something simple like this. You can have an update to your phone, come straight to your phone, and you could be knowing what you're talking about. You still don't know what you're talking about. For some reason, people want to watch what you talk about because you got more followers and views, and you shut the fuck up. Come listen to somebody that actually know what they're talking about. I'm going to replay this when the Cleveland Browns have a decent season, over 500, and Sheduer's going crazy because he got drafted to the team that actually fits him. He didn't know what he was talking about. His dad over here telling the Cleveland Browns, don't draft him because I don't like your colors. It look like Dookie or something stupid and prissy. And guess what? Sheduer's going to have a great season. He's going to have a great season. Cleveland's going to love him. Everybody's going to be in love with Sheduer and the Cleveland Browns. We all know that, right? And guess what? Next year, you could change the jerseys like you did at Colorado after you have a winning season, Sheduer. I'm pretty sure they'll be happy to do that because everybody's tired of them ugly Cleveland Brown Dookie jerseys. All right? So that's all I wanted to say, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Salute y'all. And we out. Watch the replay. Like, comment, and subscribe.